So I end up cutting a lot of individuals that my circle was already small. And I could see myself growing apart from individuals that I spent a lot of time with from an emotional standpoint, that I had been friends with for years, and how we were kind of just growing in different directions, which it was not necessarily a bad thing, because I mean, it's a part of life. But I believe there was a lot of disrespect and a lot of underhanded things that were going on and that was being spoken on that I wasn't necessarily comfortable with. And I communicated this with, I'm very direct and forthcoming when it comes to what I'm uncomfortable with and how I feel. So it's just like, I don't really bite my tongue. But when I know that a person is purposely trying to provoke me into an altercation, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to walk away if I feel like it's emotionally beneath me, because I don't see gray. And everybody that knows me and knows the level of crash out that I can go into and the degree of what I could go to, it's very rare that I let anything get to me to where I'm pushed to the level of wanting to react. But when I'm walking in that darkness of that space, and I haven't really released what was within in the proper way, my blackout is on a whole nother level. And it's only been a handful of people that have actually seen me black out to the degree of handcuffs. And the way that I see my blackouts, if I'm blacking out, I'm blacking out for a legitimate reason. I'm not blacking out just for the hell of it, just for laughs, just for attention. I'm not one of those people that play those type of games, because I don't believe in putting people's life in jeopardy, or playing with somebody's life, or playing with somebody's emotions just because you don't like them, or because you have an issue that you're too afraid to acknowledge. I'm very quick to acknowledge when I'm the type of person, I acknowledge what my issue is in the moment. In conversation, I don't like to talk. I'm not a talker. I like, if you're not present and I don't have an issue, I don't have a problem acknowledging to get a message over, especially if it's weighing on my heart for me to say and speak on how I feel. But at the same time, I'm definitely not afraid to take accountability to acknowledge my intent. And I open myself up to individuals that took my loyalty for granted. And I had to learn the hard way that pouring loyalty into people who only like to take for their own benefit is just killing yourself slowly. And that's literally, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And when I learned that these individuals were involved with individuals that played in witchcraft, that only made things more complicated, because these were individuals that I trusted, that knew things, that knew about darker things that were being done, that they were a part of participating in. So it only made me look at them in the character of who they claim to be in a whole nother light. And I'm not, because I'm quiet and I don't really bother people, and I stay to myself when it comes to a lot of things. I get bullied and picked on a lot, or at least people try to bully me because they think that I won't speak up for myself. I'm not one of them. Like, I'm quiet until I'm not quiet. And I only open myself up around people that I feel comfortable with, that I feel have the same mentality or personality that I do. And like I said, only a handful of people have actually seen my dark side. And but I don't hide that I could easily go into my dark side if needed. And I don't feel like I should have to hide it. But it's a part of myself that at an early age that I had to learn how to adapt to, because of how I emotionally respond and carry things, unlike a lot of people. This journey that I've been on with God, teaching me how to set boundaries with individuals that I people please with, has been very frustrating, but it has been very freeing for me. To be honest, where I'm at this point in time, even though I've been going through this emotional crisis, I've been free, mentally and emotionally, because I haven't cared about the feelings and emotions of anybody else. There's only one individual that I have truly had empathy for, and it's because of my love for that person. We've been through a lot of things throughout our childhood up until now, and have afflicted each other in ways that I won't say was purposeful on my end, but it was definitely purposeful to on their end in regards to hurting me. And I definitely emotionally responded to that, and I don't take back my emotional response. I probably could have handled those things a little bit differently. I do agree with that, but those were things that happened and occurred in my younger days. And how I handle things now are the complete opposite in regards to who I used to be when I was younger, because my younger self didn't care. My younger self was ready to ride and go to war. And it's not the fact that I'm not still willing to ride to go to war. Some certain individuals and certain things is just not worth my time and my energy at this point. Because I value my peace over anything, and I'm not willing to let anybody, I'm always choose me when it comes to my peace and me respecting who God made me to be. I feel like if I have to go to war with anybody, I have to go to war with God, because God is the only one that can hold me accountable on the level of trying to hurt someone just because. That's a conversation in direction that I always take with God in regards to that emotional level. Some would say that it's like me living a double life.